Hello friends, welcome to Excel class number 6. We will demonstrate the use of if in this worksheet. So we have the scores of candidates in this section. We want these scores to be compared with the eligibility criteria, and if that candidate score is greater than equal to eligibility criteria, then we want to give the result pass. Otherwise we want that candidate to be resulted as fail. So equal to if bracket start, first input demanded is logical test. So we will compare B5 greater than equal to F3, which has the eligibility criteria. So in logical test we have used the two cell addresses, that is B5 and F3. So in case of B5, when we will be copying this formula from top to bottom, we need to compare the marks of Aman with the eligibility criteria. So we will keep this cell reference as it is. So in case of F3, we need to lock the row reference, as we need to check the eligibility criteria for all the candidates from F3 cell only. So F4 again, we have locked the row reference in cell address. So comma value if true. What we want to do, if this score is matched with the eligibility criteria, so we want to term that candidate as pass. So we need to lock the row reference, as the eligibility result is in the G3 cell, and for all the candidates we want this pass to be picked up from G3 cell. So comma value if false. Third input required in the formula is value if false. So we want value to be picked up from the H3 cell, and the same scenario in this case as well. We need to lock up the row reference, as we want this value to be picked from H3 cell for all the candidates. Bracket close, control enter to stay in the same cell after entering a formula. So double click on the autofill handle, we will get result for all the candidates. Let's change the eligibility criteria. So we will change the eligibility criteria here. So if we want the candidates to be termed as pass if the score is greater than equal to 80, we can make it 80. So see, we have only one candidate who is pass and his score is greater than equal to 80. So we can also change the outputs of pass and fail. If we want to term it as eligible and not eligible, the outputs will change accordingly, because this is due to the cell addresses given in the formula. As well as if we try to change the scores of any candidate 82, so the candidate will be eligible as soon as the scores are changed. So this is how the if function works. If function in Excel compares a value to an expected value and returns the result based on whether the comparison is true or false. Comparison operator will give us the output as true and false, but instead of true or false, if we want to print any other output, we can give the information accordingly. Here we have given value if true, we want to print it as eligible, and if value is false, we want to print it as not eligible. Thank you.